Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm bringing you an Xbox One Ground War gameplay. I am playing solo in this as well. This is an 81 kill game using Assault on the map Prison Break, playing some Ground War, and that's pretty much all I really need to say about the gameplay. I'm using MSBS, you guys can see my kill streaks and all that. The perks, most likely using either Scavenger or Fully Loaded, I'm not sure, and then Hardline, Stalker, Focus, and that's probably it. I don't know, stuff like that. The class, it's not that important. This is just a pretty decent gameplay. 81 kills using Assault. You know, it's probably up there as far as Xbox One gameplays are concerned, but like top 10, I don't know. But it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay in the background. But I am going to be answering all the questions that you guys left me on my Xbox One unboxing video that I uploaded a couple days ago. So if you guys missed that, you want to go check it out. I'll probably link it in the description below, and that's where I'm getting all these questions from. But yeah, a lot of you guys left me questions that weren't even about the Xbox One. I kind of wanted them all to be about the Xbox One. That was the point of the Q&A. I'm not sure if everyone got that, but half these questions are like about real life, and then half the questions are asking like why I didn't like reveal myself. Well, I don't know. For one, like I already have like in like 2 or 3 videos, I've already like shown what I look like, and then on Twitter, obviously, there are pictures of me. So if you guys don't know what I look like, go to my setup video, and you guys can see there. I don't know, I didn't really think it was really gonna matter, but yeah. And another thing is, like, I try to like keep this whole YouTube thing like separate from my real life stuff. Like, I don't know, like some people like think it's cool to be like famous or whatever, like, you know, to have people come up to you in real life and like recognize you or something. Like, that's not, I don't know, I don't think that would be that amazing. I don't know, but yeah, so the less people can recognize me, the better, I would say. But anyways, moving on. Let me start answering some of these questions now. So the first question is, do I have the PS4 or am I going to get the PS4? I do not have it at the moment. I don't know if I'm going to get it yet. I don't know if there's really a point since I already got the Xbox One. Like, I don't know if I really need both, because that's another $400 that I got to spend on that. So in the future, if I find a need for it, I will get it. But as of right now, I'm not really sure whether I'm going to get it or not. The next question is, what headsets do and don't work on the Xbox One? I don't know all the headsets that work, but my Astro A40s work. I've been using them. Basically, I'm pretty sure the deal with headsets is they all work, but the microphone on them is not going to work. Like the little chat cable that goes into your controller. Because on the Xbox One controllers, they have a different like you know, outlet or whatever you want to call it on the controller, that only the Xbox One specific microphones can fit on that, not every single microphone. So you can't talk on the Xbox One, but you can still hear. So if that makes any sense to you. But yeah. The next question is, can you be in parties with people on the Xbox 360? No, you cannot, but you can message them. Well, actually, I'm not sure if I've gotten messages from people on the Xbox 360. I'm not sure if I message them back, if they'll get it, but I'm pretty sure they'll get the message back. You just can't be in a party with them. Is there a chance of you going back to Black Ops 2? I would love to go back to Black Ops 2, but we're going to have to stick with Ghost for a couple more months or so until it dies out. But yeah, I'd love to go back to Black Ops 2. Where did you buy your Xbox One? I got mine from Best Buy. I pre-ordered it like a couple months ago, so I was pretty much guaranteed to get mine. Are you going to still play Xbox 360 games? Yeah, I still play COD on 360. I still play, you know, a few other games and stuff. I'm not 100% switched over to the Xbox One just yet, mainly because there's not that many people on it. There's 20,000 people playing Ghost when I was playing today, about 2,000 in Ground War. And, you know, most of my friends, actually pretty much all of them, haven't got it yet. So probably after like Christmas or New Year's or so, I might start playing the Xbox One a little bit more. But for right now, I'm still mainly playing on the 360 and then occasionally playing on the Xbox One. Okay, people want to know how the controller is. So the controller, there's one good thing about it and one bad thing about it, and everything else is the same. Actually, 2 good things. So 2 good things are, one, the controller itself is a little bit bigger, which I like that because even the Xbox controller felt a little bit small in my hands, so now I can grip it a little bit better on the Xbox One. And the other good thing about it is the triggers. The triggers are like hair triggers, kind of like on a SCUF controller. Like as soon as you touch them, they shoot or they aim down sights or, you know, whatever. So that's also good. But there's a huge downfall of the controller is the joysticks. 2 things about them. One, they're pretty tiny. They're way smaller than the Xbox 360 joysticks. And I'm comparing this to like a normal controller. I'm not even comparing it to my SCUF controller. Like to the default Xbox 360 controller comparison to the, you know, Xbox One controller. The joysticks are super tiny. I don't know what the deal with that is, and they're super sensitive as well. So it makes it pretty hard to aim. You guys might even notice it in this gameplay, but my aim is not, usually where it is. Like, I'm missing shots, which I don't usually miss, if I was playing on the 360. So that's kind of annoying. I did get a little bit more used to it as I played with it, but I don't think I'll ever be 100% used to it. It's simply, they're just too small. They need to make them bigger. Hopefully Scuff will come out with some sort of controller for the Xbox One, and I'll be sure to get that and hopefully do better. But yeah, that's my experience so far with the controller. Okay, so people want me to explain this whole 1,000 friends thing. You don't actually have 1,000 friends. What they did on the Xbox One is they created a thing called followers, and that's separate from friends. So I still have my basic 100 friends, but at the moment I have like 200 followers. And what these followers are is basically it's like the same thing as a Twitter follower, really. So basically they can see everything that I'm doing. Like, it's almost as if I'm on their friends list, but they're not on my friends list, is basically how it works. So I believe that's where you can have the 1,000 followers, and you don't have to follow them back or anything. It's like a one-sided friendship type of thing is what it is. So it's not a real, like, 1,000 friend list spot, but, you guys are free to follow me if you want. That's, I don't know if that really is going to mean anything, but yeah, that's kind of how that whole thing works. Okay, people are asking about the graphics. The graphics on the Xbox One are noticeably better than the 360. Now, graphics for me aren't that big of a deal. I know the PS4 like has better graphics. It's like natively 1080p, and the Xbox is like 720. It gets like upgraded to 1080 or something like that. I don't know the whole specifics of it, but graphics aren't that big of a deal to me. But it is definitely noticeable that it is much better than the 360. So that's pretty cool. But even the 360 graphics, those were good enough for me, really. To be honest, it's not that big of a deal. That's not really a selling point to me when I'm looking at, a console to buy or whatever, because, in that case, you should just go to PC if you really care that much about graphics, because that's where you're going to get the best ones. But yeah, I definitely noticed a difference, and it definitely is a lot better. As of right now, you cannot use a Scuff. I tried to plug mine in, actually, it didn't even work. I believe they're either going to make an adapter or start making Xbox One Scuffs or whatever, so we'll know when that happens. Also, Astro is making an adapter as well, so that you can use the microphone, I believe. I forgot to mention that earlier, but yeah, it's on their website, so they are making an adapter. So I don't know when that's going to come out, but it's in progress. So yeah, we just got to be patient for all that stuff to come out. People want to know why it takes forever to download games. I'm not really sure. I think they're all like really big downloads. I know the Ghost was like 49 megabytes or so, or gigabytes maybe. Yeah, I don't know, like what the whole deal with that is. But one thing it is that I did notice about when you download games is it took me about 45 minutes to download Ghosts, and about halfway through it lets you play it, so you don't have to sit there and wait for it to download all the way. About halfway through you can start playing it, so that's pretty cool. And then people asking about all this 360 stuff. Nothing from the 360 works on the Xbox One, so controllers, headsets, all that type of stuff, none of that works. Well, no, I mean like, well, obviously the Astros work, but I mean like 360 specific things, like the default 360 mic, that won't work on the Xbox One. So yeah, all that stuff does not work. And then people want to know about the disk drive, whether it ejects out like a 360. No, it's like built into the Xbox One. You just put the disc in. Nothing comes out to like accept the disc or whatever. If you get what I'm saying, it's built in. And then people ask if you can talk to the people in 360 in party chat. No, you cannot. I think I already answered that. Does the Elgato work with it? Yes, the Elgato does work. That's how I recorded this gameplay that you're watching right now. And that's pretty much it. And one other thing I'll add. No one really asked about this, but I'll add it. The Xbox One is dedicated servers. I haven't got one host migration. I actually pulled IPs and tested like who was the host. I looked it up. It's the exact same dedicated servers from League Play from Black Ops 2 and from some from public matches that you would get in Black Ops 2. It's the Chupa game servers from New Jersey. So if you like the dedicated servers from Black Ops 2, they're back on the next gen for Ghosts. I haven't actually ran into a dedicated server on the 360, so not really sure when those are going to come out. They say they're already in there, but I've never gotten one, so I'm not really sure. I think they're just lying. But they are for sure on the next-gen consoles. Every single game is on a dedicated server, so that's pretty cool. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed. 81 kills. It's pretty decent gameplay as far as, the new consoles and all that go. Ground War's kind of fun, I will say that. I'll have a video up in a few days talking about Ground War and my opinions on Ground War in Call of Duty Ghosts on the new consoles. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not already, check out all the links in the description, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff, and I will catch you guys later. Have a good day, and peace out.